Okay, so doing an Upfitter switch connection, which I couldn't find any videos anywhere that helped. A couple, but they were confusing as shit. So I'm gonna make this somewhat quick, easier explanation. Best thing to do: fuse panel, take it off. You only got 4 bolts. This guy, 2 on the bottom. Connect up here. Unbolt those. You can slide this guy out. Then on the back of here, you're gonna see a little wire plume there, right there. Shows you aux 1, 2, 3, 4, and the colors and what the wires are for. So come over here, up in the back. Here's the 230 amp, which according to the plume is 1 and 2 based on the colors. I've already got one hooked up for my high idle switch, so that's a different one. So I'm going to use this guy right here. Well, that is going to be aux 3, orange and yellow, which if you look here, maybe orange and yellow, OY, aux 3, 10 amp. So I'm going to take this wire, and from the inside you're going to connect to this wire, and you're going to look up a little further up into the dash. Up here there are these 4 wires. Those are your pass-throughs: red, white, blue, dark blue, and black. So they're not connected to anything. So you got to take these 4 wires, or whichever, just one of them, I guess, for whichever aux switch you're going to connect to this one, to, in my case, this one for this auxiliary switch. And then you're going to go around to the front. Got my beer requirement. Up here, you're going to have the same colors: dark blue, red, white, black. Now this one, I connected to the red with the T-tap on the end, just because I'm lazy, and that's the easiest way to do it. And it's not going to get wet. You're going to have the same colors here, though. Not connected to anything until you connect it inside the cab. And then you can run your wire however you want. I ran mine down through the front, down into the grill where you can't really see it. I'm going to zip tie it up underneath. And then I connected the wire that ran all the way up to here, is going to the positive of my actual light bar. Then I just got to ground it somewhere. I'll figure that part out in a minute. But that's all there is to it. It's pretty easy once you know how to do it. And when I say pretty easy, I mean it's kind of a pain in the ass because, well, first of all, you know, the wires that you have up in here that I showed earlier, the 4 up in there that have the pass-through on the inside, there you can kind of see them, they're a pain in the ass. You only get like 3 inches to work with. So easiest way to do is to pull it down here underneath and put an end on, slip it back up in there, put an end on your wire. In this case I use just a spade because it's easier. I'm going to shrink it, heat shrink it, and then I'm going to wrap it in some electrical tape. And then of course over here I've got the other side connected to the one I mentioned earlier, which is either 10 amp, which is aux 3, orange and yellow. So heat shrink those. I'm going to wrap them in tape just to prevent any electrical issues, but that's it. So just make sure. You might have to throw in a couple cuss words. I threw in about 10, and I threw my tool one time, which, by the way, I will say, this guy pretty tough. Yeah, that's where I kind of threw it against the ground. Whatever, it worked. I got it done finally. So be patient.